Welcome back to American Sunrise. I'm Dr. G. Thanks for joining us this morning. We invite you to hop in our conversation on YouTube, Getter, and Rumble. It is time now to take the political pulse of America and the beat today. Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie has introduced a bill to pull the United States out of NATO, saying the alliance is outdated and costly to American taxpayers. The bill, co-sponsored by Florida Rep. Anna Paulina Luna with a companion introduced in the Senate, would end U.S. participation in the Defense Alliance and cut off all taxpayer funding to NATO's shared budgets. Massie calls NATO a Cold War relic, arguing the U.S. should focus on defending its own borders, not countries that despise the United States. But his plan puts him at odds with most lawmakers who have been pushing for closer cooperation with NATO and Russian aggression and the war in Ukraine. Joining us now with reaction, RAV congressional correspondent Benny Ray Harmoni. Benny, do you expect this bill to get any support on Capitol Hill? Is this a realistic pursuit?
Well, Dr. Gina, one of the things about this is Senator Mike Lee, he introduced basically the similar bill to the Senate earlier this year. And that bill still has yet to go to the floor. And so right now, the House and Senate, both of those bills have not been voted on. But the loophole that allows for this to happen for many people watching is the Article 13 of the North Atlantic Treaty. Now, this says that if a party has been a member for 20 years, you can submit to remove yourself and leave NATO. But the issue is that I don't think a lot of Republicans are going to support this. As of now, Thomas Massie has 0 co-sponsors on that bill. Rep. Luna has said that she will vote for it. So we will be on the ground here and trying to get some more reactions from some of these legislators as to if they will support it and if they won't. But truthfully, I think it's just a little bit of a punch to President Trump in those foreign affairs policies that he's putting into place. We know how Massie and him kind of butt heads.
Yeah, that's such a great point, Benny Ray, because the last time I checked, I don't think President Trump and Tom Massie will be appearing at an event anytime soon, especially over the Christmas holiday, for sure. So, Benny, you're set to attend this Homeland Security hearing with DHS Secretary Kristi Noem. Tell us more about this because, I mean, hey, I'll grab some popcorn for this one. This feels like it could be Real Housewives.
No, David, I think you're right. Yeah, we are here in Cannon right now awaiting to go into that hearing room. This is going to be a big day because we know at DHS, I mean, as of now, they have deported Kristi Noem. She posted last night, I believe it was 2.6 million is how many illegals they have deported just in this short amount of time. And 1.6 million have actually self-deported themselves using that app that Department of Homeland Security would pay for the flight to get these people out of our country. But we do expect some updates as to the U.S.-Mexico, the border and how that construction's going, as well as just the up-to-date numbers. What is it looking like? We do expect a lot of these Democratic leaders in the Homeland Security Committee to question her on ICE and potential illegal tactics, which we know are not illegal, but those Democrats will probably press her on that. And there's one Democrat representative that is in there, Rep. Underwood, and she's of Illinois. And so I do expect her to really press Secretary Noem on this. But the good thing is, David and Gina, is that the DHS, their appropriations bill has already went through. So their funding is safe. It should just be a good old argument today in this committee. I'm looking forward to it.
You really got to love it, Benny Ray, how they are questioning whether her tactics are illegal regarding deporting something we know is illegal, the illegal aliens who have entered our country. Yes. You really got to enjoy the semantics of all of this. But Benny Ray Harmoni, we appreciate you being with us and keeping an eye out there. All right, let's get you over to T. Bates, Terrence Bates. He is the wealth of knowledge on all things Christmas.
Oh, well, see, and I was going to give you that title, Dr. Gina, because you are in full-fledged Christmas mode. So I'm excited to be doing this next segment specifically for you as the holiday season is now upon us. If you haven't completed your Christmas shopping list just yet, well, home improvement and lifestyle expert Skip Bedell is here to talk about some great holiday gift ideas for everyone in your family that you can get just in time for Christmas. Skip, good morning. Good to see you, my brother. So I have to admit, I'm still looking for the Tickle Me Elmo. I've been looking for that for 10 years. I know those were hard to find back then, but what do you have for us?
They are hard to find. Good morning, Terrence, and Merry Christmas, my friend. Yeah, I have some really cool, unique gifts that I promise you haven't seen before, and anybody's going to love to have these. So this is for Patriots. They're solar-powered generators. Everybody wants to keep the lights on, keep their devices charged up. Check this out. This is the Patriot Power Cell. It's small, compact, USB ports on the front, built-in solar panel. I keep this in every one of my cars right up on the dashboard, keeps it charged up, and you can charge your cell phone up to 6 times on this one little power cell. So really convenient to have you. It makes you a great stocking stuffer. And talk about traveling. This is the Voyager. This is a power bank about the size of a Bible, but the best part is it's TSA-friendly. You can take it on the plane. This will keep everything charged up. It even has a home outlet on the front, so you can plug in your computer, your laptop, whatever you need to keep charged up for the whole trip. Bring it in the RV, wherever you want to take it, but you'll keep all your devices charged. And Terrence, some of the things that people are really looking for, this is a hot item. These are home generators with no gas, no engine or fumes, so you could run them right in the house. They run on a solar panel that's included, 1,200 watt and 2,200 Patriot power. These will keep your lights on, even keep the refrigerator and your freezer running for days, even weeks on a single charge. So these are a great thing to have. Anybody's going to love to get one of these gifts.
No, absolutely. So, okay, my eye is on that generator. I love the idea, especially since I live out here in Colorado, and it's not uncommon that our lights go out during an ice storm or a snowstorm. But those are small. That's what really strikes me. It's a small generator. The generators I'm used to, you've got to pull in there much larger.
Yeah, this little guy with the expansion battery on here will run your freezer for over a month on a single charge. And the best part is you hook up the solar panel to it, put it outside, and it'll keep it topped off. You are truly off-grid. So 4patriots.com has some great options there. Check out their website. They have great stuff over at 4Patriots. And speaking of great stuff for Patriots, talk about the gift of communications. I love this. This is Rapid Radios. This is a one-touch walkie-talkie. It's push-to-talk communications. But check this out, Terrence, this is nationwide. So when I press this button, we're talking to each other from coast to coast, uninterrupted on an encrypted closed network. You can put up to 200 people on your group, and these are great. They come programmed and they work right out of the box. So great way to stay in communication with the people that are important to you.
Wow. Okay, so so explain this to me, because the walkie-talkie as a kid, that was a cool thing. But today with cell phones, you think that you wouldn't need that. Is the point of having that sort of walkie-talkie, if the cell system goes down, you still have a way to communicate?
Yes, these will work even when the cell system doesn't. So like our cell phone, we're just using one carrier, say AT&T or Verizon or whatever. This works on every available cell signal in the entire nation, and it even has Wi-Fi backup. So if the cell signal is out, it'll work on Wi-Fi. But it's an instant digital communication, so it's a great thing to have, to stay in touch with everybody, and they work when the cell phones don't work. So that's what I love about it. And this is also waterproof. It floats, super rugged construction. Best part is, Terrence, there's no monthly bill, no contract, just $50 a year to keep this running. When you get it, they come out of the box, they run for a year, and in 1 year you'll get a re-up bill for another $50 to keep it going. That's all you have, no commitment and no monthly bill.
How long do they hold a charge?
Yeah, so this will operate for 5 days of continuous use on a single charge. And of course, if you have your Patriot power cell with you, you can keep it running forever.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Right?
You know, it's interesting. I love that. As I'm listening to you, I'm thinking to myself, and actually it brings up a conversation I just had with a buddy. Is this year one of those years where a lot of people are focusing on what I call survivalist kind of stuff, things that will keep you up and running in the worst cases? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I get constant emails from people all the time. What can I do to keep food in my house? Emergency food kits, which, by the way, 4Patriots makes the best 25-year emergency food. Communications, how do I stay in touch? How do I keep the lights on? It is the hot topic right now, Terrence. So all these things, that's why I say they make such great gifts, because they are in high demand right now, and these are the best of the best.
And they're practical. 4Patriots, how do we get in contact with 4Patriots? How can people go about trying to order some of these things?
Yeah, so 4patriots.com, you'll find all the great products they have there. Rapidradios.com, you're going to find these great one-touch push-to-talk nationwide walkie-talkies. And Terrence, speaking of being safe, this is unbelievable and something I guarantee the viewers haven't seen before. This is InvisiWare. Think of about a personal safety button or like a personal SOS button. Looks like a piece of jewelry or a keychain, necklace, or a pendant. But how this works, the recipient will click this 2 times indiscreetly. No one will know. If they need help, 2 times is going to send out a notification to up to 5 people on your emergency contact list. They're going to be contacted and they're going to get a real-time GPS location of where that person is. So if they need emergency services, they need help, they need an ambulance, maybe they're on a date that's gone wrong and they need some help. Like I like to give this to daughters, nieces, you know, they're away at college. All they got to do is click this twice. Everybody's getting a notification. If you call them and they don't answer, you're sending the cavalry, right? So these make a really nice gift. And it's the gift of peace of mind, not only for them, but for you too, because I know you're safe. I'm just a click away.
Oh, brother, I'm loving that one right there. I've got 2 daughters who are teenagers, and, you know, anytime they leave the house, I'm going half crazy. This is I've fallen and I can't get up kind of thing for the teenagers.
Yes, yeah. It's exactly that, only this Bluetooth to your phone. So as long as you're within 30, 40 feet from your phone, it's going to send a notification to 5 people, and it works just like that. You're right. But this is today's technology. Unbelievable gift to give. InvisiWare, right now with promo code SKIP, you can get 10% off your entire order. So definitely check out InvisiWare.com. Okay. And then the next thing, Terrence, this is the last thing I want to tell you about, and I absolutely love this. This is carved. This is hardwood, burled hardwood that's handcrafted accessories. So a couple of years ago, my wife got me this beautiful phone case. It's natural burled hardwood and resin epoxy. It even comes with like a matching pocket knife. They make these beautiful sets on carved.com. Everything from phone cases, knives, bracelets, even like this great wallet. You know, I don't like to carry like a bulky wallet. This is a card holder, but it matches all these designs. So you can go onto their website at carved.com. You pick out the wood and the resin epoxy combination that you like, and you can purchase all these beautiful matching accessories. So if you have someone on your guest list that loves handcrafted woodwork and things like that, they're going to absolutely flip out over carved, Terrence.
Skip, I love all of those ideas. I'm sorry, you had me with the generator, especially a small one, and me being able to find my babies, just with them being able to push a button. I love those ideas. Those are practical gift ideas. I'm big into practicality, not just giving a gift just because, giving something that's going to be useful. And all of what you just described is useful. For people who are interested, how can they find this stuff? How can they make the purchases?
Yep, well, Carved is carved.com. They also have a promo code of RAV25, 25% your whole order off on Carved. And of course, all these things have websites, which we mentioned on the lower third. And you can also find links to all these great products always on my website, skipbedell.com.
All right, Skip, appreciate it. And folks, you just saw at the bottom of your screen, there was a QR code. We're going to try to put that back up. You can scan that QR code as well and get more information. There you have it. You can get more information about all of that. Skip, Merry Christmas, my brother. If I don't see you between now and then, love all of those items you just showed us off. And if you just want to send a brother something, you know, I'm not picky, but whichever one you want to send me,
brother. It's on the way, man. Merry Christmas, Terrence. I got something good coming to you, bro.
My man. Appreciate you, Skip. Have a great rest of the day. Coming up, folks, New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani turning heads after tapping a former incarcerated rapper to head his public security team. Definitely don't want to miss that story. It's coming up.